Hari Om. Chapter 16. Description of Shri Radhika's wedding. The conversation between Bahulashva and Narada continues. Shri Narada said, "One day, Nanda carried his infant on his shoulder and went to Bhandirvana to herd the cows. In accordance with the Lord's wish, a very strong wind began to blow. The sky was soon covered with clouds, and darkness spread everywhere. Nanda's son began to cry. Feeling scared, Nanda, holding Lord Krishna in his lap, sought refuge in Lord Hari, who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. At that moment, as the brilliance of a million suns poured forth, Vrishabhanu's daughter, Goddess Radha, approached Nanda. Dressed in blue garments, adorned with unique ornaments like armlets, bangles, a gem-studded necklace, a nose ring, and a chudamani on her forehead, Goddess Radha appeared before Nanda. Seeing this, Nandagopa folded his hands and said, "O Radha, I have come to know from Garg Muni that this infant is indeed the Supreme Being and that you are the beloved of this Supreme Person." Nandagopa asked Radha to take Shri Krishna from his hands. Thus, Radha took her beloved Lord into her arms with both hands. With this, Nanda bowed to Radha and left from there. Radha, carrying the infant Shri Krishna, went to Bhandirvana. The land sent from Golokakhanda assumed divine form for Radha's happiness. The trees blossomed and swayed. The Govardhan mountain was resplendent with streams and caves. The sweetness of the spring season was fully evident there. Peacocks, cuckoos, etc. danced and sang. There was a beautiful lake where golden lotuses bloomed, and bees drank nectar from them. On the banks of the Yamuna river, jewel-studded steps appeared. Having transitioned from his infant form to his youthful form, Lord Krishna stood before Radha, clad in yellow garments, radiating the aura of the Kaustubha gem, adorned with all ornaments. The Lord smiled and held the hand of his beloved Radha, and together they entered the wedding pavilion, where all the necessary items for the marriage were already prepared. A splendid throne appeared there. Radha and Krishna sat on the throne while engaging in sweet conversations. Just then, the Lord Brahma arrived there. After bowing down to Radha and Krishna, he spoke in a pleasing voice. "Lord, your divine plays, your leelas are endless. Radha Devi partakes in playful pastimes with you in the eternal abode. When you become Vishnu, Radha becomes Lakshmi. Similarly, alongside your incarnation as Shri Rama, Radha becomes Sita, the daughter of Janaka. Whatever avatar you take, Radha is present like your own shadow." Brahma then said, "In order to guide the world on the righteous path in accordance with worldly affairs, I shall conduct this wedding as per the marital rites." After offering his salutations, Lord Brahma ignited the fire in the sacrificial pit, that is, the Havan Kund. Thus, in the presence of the sacred fire as witness, Brahma conducted the ritual of hand-holding, which is known as Pani Grahanam for Radha and Krishna. Following this, Brahma made the newlyweds circumambulate the fire pit and also had them loudly recite the marriage mantras. Subsequently, Radha adorned Krishna's neck with a beautiful lotus garland, and Krishna adorned Radha's neck with a lotus garland as well. Thereafter, they were made to pay homage to the fire, and the newlywed couple was seated on the beautiful throne. Brahma taught them 5 mantras, and like a father entrusting his daughter, handed over Radha to Krishna. At that time, the deities showered flowers, and along with the celestial maidens, the Vidyadharas danced. The Gandharvas, Vidyadharas, Charanas and Kinnaras sang auspicious songs. They made joyous sounds using musical instruments like the mridangam, veena, conch, etc. The Apsaras danced gracefully. Then Lord Krishna requested Brahma to ask an offering as dakshina. In response, Brahma said, "Lord, may the devotion of your lotus feet be granted to me in the form of dakshina." So be it, Krishna blessed. Having thus conducted the divine Radha-Krishna marriage, Brahma bowed to both of them and returned to Brahmaloka, which is the abode of Brahma. Radha and Krishna shared and savoured the sweetness of each other's company. They engaged in sweet conversations and revelled on the banks of the Yamuna river. They were absorbed in numerous pastimes filled with the essence of romantic love. Later, they entered the waters of the Yamuna river for water play, and then proceeded to immerse themselves in playful activities in the Bhandirvan forest. Suddenly, Krishna transformed into the same form that Nanda had handed Krishna over to Radha, an infant lying on the ground, and he began to cry out of fear. Seeing this, Radha wept and said, "Hare, why are you casting illusions on me?" Thus, as Radha was in a state of panic, an ethereal voice was heard from the sky to pacify her. "Radhe, do not worry now. Your desires will be fulfilled in a few days." Hearing this, Radha, reassured, took the child and went to Yashoda's house and handed the child over to Yashoda. Yashoda praised Radha for saving her son in the forest when darkness enveloped there. Pleased with this, Radha took leave and went back to her own home. Sage Narada continued, "King, thus I have narrated the supremely auspicious history of the marriage of Sri Radha Krishna. Those who hear, learn and teach this will never be touched by sin." Here ends the 16th chapter of the first canto. Hari Om.
If you like our content, please subscribe to our channel. We have an ebook version of Garga Samhita stories available on Amazon. Link is provided in the description box.